Alright guys, this is part 3 of WWE not creating wrestlers. Well, can't create wrestlers. So, yeah, WWE just can't create wrestlers. I don't think they never had. Mostly every wrestler they got is from other companies. I don't have to talk about what I said in part 2 about a little bit of the Enlightenment stuff because I already put a playlist in the description box. Check out that playlist of WWE being exposed. Alright? It's not in this main channel, it's in my other channels. So you should check that out. Okay? If you still don't believe me, if you're still naive as a motherfucker, then go in the description box and click on that playlist and tell me if I'm still gone. If you think I'm still gone, you have no one to blame but yourself. Alright? I'm showing everything that this company has been doing, and all you want to do is suck their fucking cock. Go ahead. Go ahead. But if they ever kidnap your kid or kidnap your wife or kidnapped you, don't complain. What are you talking about? Just check out the fucking goddamn playlist. Shit. I already mentioned it in part 2. I already mentioned it. Check the playlist here. So I don't have to go in even deep. I already made videos about it. Alright? So, moving on. So, this company, some people might say they know how to make superstars. Do they? Do they? Because if you keep looking back at the company, have they ever made one star that is from them? Them. Most people like Roman Reigns. But I'm like, but I will still go back and say, how many superstars that WWE built from their own company instead of getting it from, I don't know, from Florida or New Japan or from some other company. I'm talking about literally what they do with NXT, bring them from the ground up and then put them in WWE like the main roster and shit. That is what I'm talking about. Homegrown WWE, not indie grown. Something that they always talk shit about. Oh, you're not WWE grown? We don't care. And then eventually started getting those indie people. Have you noticed that they're not using mostly none of those indie people? And even if they do, they barely fucking care about them. You see? You see how this works? If you're not a Randy Orton, then you're not going to make it. If you don't have history with the company, like Charlotte Flair and Randy Orton, you're not going to do anything. You're not going to do anything. Or you need to reach that brass ceiling, that glass ceiling. Yeah. And the only way you can reach that glass ceiling if you literally bleed or do something that CM Punk or Becky Lynch did, and then WWE would be like, okay, we have to do something. There's the whole thing with Daniel Bryan. Do I have to mention that again? I even made a video a long time ago saying that they never want that shit to repeat again. They don't want that shit to happen again. So why do you think they try to do all of this shit? That's why I don't even watch WWE. The only thing I do watch now is the pay-per-views with my sister. But if I didn't have a sister, that wanted to watch wrestling stuff with me, I wouldn't watch none of this shit. None of it. I would have stopped a long time ago. And just keep exposing this company for the corrupt motherfucker, adrenochrome bitch that you are. So, if WWE thinks they can get away with this in a way, especially what they're doing in the background, they're stupid. They're stupid. They're stupid. This might be the final video and all that, but actually the battery's kind of running low, so that was that. But let me charge it. But moving on, if WWE doesn't get their shit together, well, you know what? Why should I say that? No, seriously, why should I say that? It doesn't even matter at this point, to be honest. WWE, do what you do. Do what you do. No, seriously, do what you do, WWE, and see where that will get you. Seriously. There's people in the company, from what I'm hearing, that they don't want this shit. That they're pissed off. But I want to say to the wrestlers this. How come you don't expose the company the way it is? You want to talk about that you're not getting pushed, and you don't want to, and you want to talk about certain things not being doing well in the company. But why are you not talking about other stuff about the company, like I talked about in the playlist, right? Right? It's all fun and games until you stop getting that money, until you start paying attention. No, I'm looking at your superstars too. Because all of you guys are motherfuckers and corrupt. You guys deserve to be fucking locked down. All of you. All of you motherfuckers. That's how pissed off I am at your superstars, and that's how pissed off I am at the people on top. I don't blame the superstars fully, but I still blame them a little bit because they know how this company is, and they still want to work for them. Oh, but I make so much money. Was it worth it? Seeing your own child, seeing someone else's child going through shit? That's all I have to say about that. You probably don't have a conscience or anything like that. You probably don't even have a soul. Just a spirit. I mean, you're all white at the end of the day. See, this is what happens if you don't know your history of this planet. Some people are going to be like, oh, that's so fucked up and racist. Yeah, it's racist. What are we racing for? To see who's the better race? Alright. Okay. Alright. But, moving on. If WWE thinks that they can keep doing this forever, I mean, they have in a way. I mean, they haven't been making superstars forever. No, they have been making superstars. No, I'm talking about getting superstars from not other companies, but making them from themselves. They haven't done that at all. Show me a time when WWE actually made a superstar from the ground up that they actually got from the fucking goddamn street and make them from the ground up. Thank you. They haven't. They fucking haven't. So fuck off with that shit. Fuck you with that shit. They don't care about that. They don't care if you're a wrestler. They care if you're good on the mic or be entertaining. That's all you care. That's all they care for. They don't care if you can wrestle. They don't care. And look, in wrestling world, that's fine. That's fine. And do I have to complain about that? To be honest, in the wrestling world, anyone could be in the wrestling business. Because it is at the end for entertainment. Why? Because if you're on TV, you're there for entertainment. I'm sorry. If you're not on TV, you're there to, put money and be a wrestling company. But if you're on TV every fucking day instead of sometimes like you usually do, people won't really think of, hey, if this is fake or not. How it usually used to be. I remember thinking that maybe WWE should go back to that, but they don't care about that. Because, we will lose so much sponsors and money. Yeah, but if you tell half of your sponsors know what the fuck you did. And they don't give a fuck. Because it's like, well, at least we made money off of it. I'm telling you, WWE is going to get exposed so much that it's fucking hilarious. That company is going to fucking fall once all of that shit gets exposed. It's all going to fall. No promotions, no wrestlers, alright? And then every superstar will come out and be like, yeah, this happened, but I couldn't say anything because I would have died or lose my job. I wouldn't listen to those motherfuckers because they're part of the problem too. Same thing with Undertaker, Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit. I mean, not Chris Benoit. I'm sorry. It wasn't Chris. Well, to be honest, there's other things with that, Chris Benoit and Eddie, but I won't get into that. But I will get into that. Undertaker, Chris Jericho, Vicky Guerrero, Chavo Guerrero. Let's see who else. Rey Mysterio, Triple H, Shane, Stephanie. All of those fucking people know what the fuck is in this company, in the background. You see, we know what's in the foreground. We know what WWE shows us, but we never actually take the time and effort to look behind the scenes, look beyond the veil, if you know. Catch my drift. If you can't see behind the veil, then you will never see what this company really is. Truly what it is. You just think it's just a wrestling company trying to make stories, but their stories suck. The reason their story sucks is because they don't have a soul. They don't. You could be... a spirit. A spirit and a soul could be creative. They don't have shit. They're a husk. They're a husk. Why do you think all the shit that they've been doing is fucking retarded as fuck? Okay? Why are they a husk? Look at the playlist that I made. I'm telling you right now, they're all a husk of people. All those wrestlers are. Including Roman Reigns. Okay? Okay? All I have to say is there's a reason why Becky became famous. Right? I have to point out this. Remember that one time when she had an abortion? When was that? You don't remember that? Someone will remember that. Then all of a sudden she became famous. Just to put that in your head. Just to put that in your head. Again, if you still don't believe me 100%, the playlist is in the description box, guys. Please look at that shit. Please. Look at these eyes and tell me think that I'm fucking goddamn lying. These eyes has seen shit. Has seen a lot of fucking crazy shit. So look in the description box and look at that playlist that I made. Okay? Because this company is very fucked up. And it's going to get exposed very soon. Alright? Very soon. And all I have to say is that if this company, in a way, doesn't change their attitude with their wrestlers and all that shit, then they're never going to survive. Oh, they'll survive this long? Yeah, because